Guys, what's up? Welcome to my first Dark Souls 2 PvP video. This is just a short video where I want to talk about a few things I want to get on my chest here. Just real quick, these are some random invasions, nothing special. So, first thing I wanted to talk about is the reason why I'm uploading this video. It's just nothing you have to bother with at all. It's just something I want to get out of the way. Oh, look at that. Unlocked fucking firebomb. Lightning firebomb, by the way. Really awesome. Oh yeah, I'm just curious about the feedback on this video. But it's nothing, like I said, you have to bother with too much, so I just wanted to get it out of the way. Just share it with you real quick. Obviously I want to talk about my first impressions with PvP. I have been doing quite some PvP now, because it's really active, random invasions everywhere. I mean, it takes like a second or two to find an invasion. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, the PvP itself, on the other hand, it's a tricky one. I don't know. Now, the poise is kind of a thing. You see me using this kind of armor which has no poise. So, something I noticed, I could get away out of every stun lock so far after the second hit. So this is kind of a thing like in Demon Souls, where you could just spam the rolls and get out of there. Also, I'm dual wielding falchions here. Falchions. It's Master Race, you know that. Powerstancing, of course. So if you don't know what powerstancing means, it's basically the real dual wielding that they kind of implemented in this game. I really like it. I like the idea. I haven't seen a lot of it yet. I'm not 100% sure how the mechanic really works. A friend said it's about the slower of the two weapons that you're wielding, which decides on the moveset. I don't know, because I have been getting the short sword moveset for the power stance with the scimitar as well. But when I switched my scimitar to the right hand while power stancing, I got the scimitar moveset, which is the same as the falchion, which you basically can just see right here. So, a lot of things to do. It'd make sense if it was depending on the slower weapon, because otherwise you could just use a freaking greatsword with a scimitar moveset. It would be kind of, you know, a little bit overpowered, I guess, a little bit over the top. But yeah. So that's really interesting. I'm looking forward to checking out all the different combinations, all the stuff that you can do. Also, another mechanic is the bitch slap. You know, the guard break thingy, which is extremely useful against turtles. And a lot of people are turtles, as you can see. But for some reason I missed it there. Maybe I was too slow, I don't know. You don't have much time to learn that thing. I learned that real quick. Oh, look at that. So close, man. Lucky you. So, what do I think of PvP for now? I've heard people needed like a shit ton of poise to go through a dagger. Not getting stun locked by a dagger on first hit, so that's kind of really weird. Like I said, it's really early. We're all still new players to this, so there's not much really to... I mean, at this point the week has been out for 1 week in Europe, which is where I live. But I got the games 2 days earlier. I got the game 2 days earlier, so that's kind of nice. But it doesn't change the fact that we are still new. I am still new. Everybody's still new. And saying that poise doesn't work might be a little bit ignorant, actually, because we don't know how it works. It might be something completely different. However, it kind of confuses me how in Dark Souls you had the poise And if I remember correctly, it worked right off the bat in PvP as well. So it just worked. Just how they wanted it to be. Now with Dark Souls 2, we have the poise as well. You know, it's a number, it's a fixed number that you can see in your stats. But we also have poise damage as a number that you can actually see. So my question is, if they put in that, how come all of a sudden it doesn't really work anymore? It's kind of weird. And so poise might actually work. It's just that we don't know how it's supposed to work yet. But maybe it just doesn't work. I don't know. I'm just taking guesses. I don't know. It's just, you know, I cannot confirm any of this. What I'm doing right now is going with 0 poise because to me personally it didn't make a difference. I had like 50 poise or something once, got stun locked by a rapier to death. Just like that, and I said, okay man, might as well go full fashion souls here. I really like these clothes, man. The physics are real, guys. The physics are real. It's awesome. And I'm having a lot of fun in this PvP. Because it's new, it's fresh, it's really, you meet all kinds of people, all kinds of builds. Well, you can't even call them builds, it's just people going through the game, using whatever they find. And that's exactly what I want. It's just great. I mean, look at the damage of that greatsword. That is not a PvP build. That was a PvP build, and that greatsword, whatever it is, I think it's a claymore. I can't even see it on the previous screen right now. If that was a claymore, fully upgraded with full scaling and the buff, that would hurt a lot more than it just did. So it's really cool. I mean, my falchions are now fully upgraded, but I don't get a lot of scaling. I have 30 adaptability. I don't really see much of a difference on my rolls. I think I can use them a little bit faster. So I can roll and roll and roll and roll. It's really fast. That might also be due to a fast roll. I think this is a fast roll. I'm not even sure if it is a real fast roll. I'm like 25%. A little bit higher, but I think this needs to be tested a lot more. The last thing I want to say is about my live commentary playthrough. I'm working on it. Or rather, my laptop's working on it. I'm going to render through that bitch completely and then upload it. And if anybody is wondering, I think most people notice these are Bell Covenant invasions. I'm not going to tell you how to get in that covenant. You can check the wikis for that or find out by yourself. I found it by myself. And it's a good way to get a shit ton of chunks in absolutely no time, as you can see right here. I've only been doing this for a couple of hours and look how many I have. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this first PvP video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.